Good morning, student. Let us proceed our chapter. Now let us plot another activity also. So in this activity, student, we will have to make a complete dark room like this. This room is completely dark. We have closed all the windows and doors present there. We have switched the light off also, and then we just open small covering from this door. You can open any place wherever you need. If you have space in your window, otherwise if you can open this side of the door for small extent. बिल्कुल थोड़ा सा खुला रहना चाहिए ताकि इधर से हल्की सी ऐसी लाइट है. Is it? And student, see, it will be better if you'll open that side door which is present on the sun side. If sun is rising in this side, this is east direction, sun is present in this direction, then you should open this portion of your door. Is it? Now see, if you'll open this door, then you will find some lights are coming inside the room, and these lights are having some particles. These particles are floating in the air. You see, these particles are vibrating in the air, and these particles just come with the sun ray. That means this particle, wherever the sun rays go, if sun ray will go in here, you will find particles are there. That means in the air there are some other particles also, and which are present with the composition of all the other gases. So these particles are actually dust particle and smoke. Smokes are the reason you see dust and smoke. So the burning fuel also produces. We know that we just burn, otherwise in factories or in other institutions there are burning materials. Vehicles also produce smoke, and these all smokes, where does these all smoke go? These all smoke goes to atmosphere itself. So burning of the fuel also produces smoke. Smoke contain a few gases and fine dust. So what are the constituent of smoke itself? Smoke actually contain fine dust particle and gases also, as I told you. So that means, student, main thing I just want to let you know that in the composition of air we have learned about oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, as well as air also contain dust and smoke. Is it? So see, let us read about smoke. Well, smoke contains a few gases and fine dust particle and is often harmful, yes, because it will trouble us in respiration. That is why you see long chimneys in the factories. These take the harmful smoke and gases away from our noses, but bring it closer to the birds flying up in the sky. That means smokes are harmful anyway. If it is present in our atmosphere around the earth, then also it is harmful for us and trees and plants. And if it goes higher up, then it will be harmful for the birds flying there. It is harmful. This is also known as pollution, air pollution. Dust particles are always present in air. This is the conclusion. So students, this activity about which activity 4 is telling you, we have already performed here. Now, have you ever thought that why this traffic policeman is wearing mask here? Because traffic policeman is standing between the road. He is standing in the center of the 4 square. That means square road contains 4 roads, 1, 2, 3, and this side 4. This is a square road and it is containing 4 roads, and this traffic policeman is present here. So this policeman will get much amount of smoke, dust particles. That means he will get much amount of the polluted air. So he needs to wear mask to prevent from this. So that's why, this is the reason why a traffic policeman wear mask. Is it? Now let us read about smoke. Smoke actually gives us breathing problem. It troubles when we inhale air with. Why we are having? There is a question. Why we are having fine hair and mucus in our nose. So what do you mean by mucus? Here you know that there are fine small hair present in our nose, which prevent all the dust particles and all the impurities to go inside. But there are some amount of mucus also present in our nose. Mucus are sticky substance, just like Vaseline jelly. Have you ever seen Vaseline jelly, or have you ever seen cold cream? It is just like cream. This is very jelly-like structure, jelly-like substance, and it makes our nose wet. It makes our nose sticky. That's why whenever dust particle enter from nose, these dust particle get stuck there. सारे जितने भी डस्ट नाक में जाते हैं वो नाक में क्या होते हैं, इस चिपचिपी म्यूकस के कारण चिपके रह जाते हैं. तो ठीक है. तो इफ़ देयर विल बी अ क्वेश्चन why we are having hair and mucus in our nose, because when we respire air containing much amount of dust particle and impurities, then this hair prevent it to go inside and mucus just keep them stick there. Is it? Now this is how our respiratory system get prevented from the pollutions, protected from the pollution. Is it? Now let us proceed. We have came to know about all the properties, all the component of air, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and we have learnt the properties of air. So now see, Paheli wants to know why the transparent glass of window, if not wiped regularly, appears hazy. See, actually air also contain water vapor. You know that air contain water vapor. So when this water vapor consists water vapor and dust particle also, and a small amount of smoke also. So when these small amount of dust particle and water vapor comes to contact with the glass window, these get scattered here. So we need to wipe this time to time. ये जो हवा में जितने भी impurities present रहते हैं, धीरे धीरे शीशे पे ऐसे ऐसे करके स्ट्राइक होते हैं, जमते रहते हैं, और हमें इसको समय समय पे साफ़ करना पड़ता है, तो ये क्लीन हो जाता है. If we will not clean this time to time, then we will see that there is hazy accumulation of these dust particle, water vapor and gases, smoke on the glass window. Yes, transparent glass window. Now we have come to know that air contains different types of the constituent, and now we will try to find where air are present rather than atmosphere, where air is present rather than atmosphere. So student, air is also present in water. If we will take water in this type of beaker and we will start to boil it, before getting boiled, you will see some fine bubbles at the bottom of the container. These fine bubbles are actually air. So this is the conclusion. This is the experiment which shows us that water also contain air. And yes, water also contain air, because the organism, the animals living in water, rivers, seas, actually respire the air present in water. There is less amount of air present in water. That's why water animals need less amount of oxygen. So see, the organism that live in soil also need oxygen to respire. So from where they get oxygen? Actually, soil also contain air. This experiment will show you how we will find soil also. You just take some amount of soil. Otherwise, you can perform this activity in your garden also. You just take this. This is soil, student, and you just put some amount of water here. This soil should be totally dry. So if you put some amount of water here, you will find some bubbles are rising up. there are some bubbles which are rising up. So this is proof that inside the soil there was some amount of air present, and when we poured water there, these amount of air came out. This experiment shows us that soil also contains air, and this air is respired by the animals like earthworm, another insects, microorganisms to do respiration. Now there are some devices which are run with the help of air. One is windmill, and there are other also some toys also about which we had studied in the beginning. So see, how is oxygen in atmosphere replaced? This is another question also. How oxygen gets replaced? We are respiring oxygen and we are taking oxygen, and we are converting that oxygen in carbon dioxide. So how it gets replaced? So there is a balance chain between plants and animals. See, this is animal, and this is plant. Yeah, animal give carbon dioxide, CO2 is carbon dioxide. Plant take this, then plant give oxygen, that is O2, and this is taken by animal. So I'm explaining this very well, you just wait. So this chain, atmospheric chain, you should practice. These are animals and these are plants. Yeah, animals just give carbon dioxide, dioxide. Plant take then in the process of photosynthesis, and then plant leave which gas? Oxygen during photosynthesis, which is taken by animal. This is how the balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen is managed in the atmosphere. Plants just do photosynthesis to provide us oxygen, and then animal just do respiration